All right. Welcome back to Orphans. This is episode 5, part 3. In the last video, we talked with White Rabbit. White Rabbit is the hacker that the cult is using against us and is also, I think, potentially forcing White Rabbit to do their bidding with the threats of harming him and his family. So White Rabbit is coming to us saying, hey, let's work together to take down the cult. Don't know if we can trust him or not. Not entirely sure. However, there might be a little bit easier of a way to kind of go over what we did in the last video. And without forgetting this time, let's go ahead and just check out the notes. We also have a new file, Amelia number 2, but let's go ahead and check out the notes. And if you guys are enjoying Orphans, especially episode 5, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think of episode 5 down in the comments below. Now we have allies here. Jason is not a traitor. We found that out in the last video as well. He risked his life and killed 2 guards to save Ina. The 2 are on the run. I'm worried about Samuel. How the hell are they going to free him if Jason is being hunted now too? And that's the big question. Can we get Samuel out of there? Will Jason risk his life once again to help free and save Samuel? Just don't know. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. Behind enemy lines. This is talking about White Rabbit a little bit, I believe. We may have another ally behind enemy lines. The hacker who accessed my system claims they want to help us. Wolf is convinced we shouldn't trust them, but agreed we should play along. Maybe we could get inside information this way. And I've already said it in the last video, but we are not going to divulge any personal information. We're not going to give any information about what Carla is doing, what Amber is doing, what we are doing. All we're going to do with White Rabbit is get information from said rabbit. Now, let's go ahead and check out our file, Amelia number 2.
Dear Diary, Sister Brown has found a new family for me. They don't live far from the orphanage at all. I'm glad I don't have to stay here any longer. Life at the orphanage was not nice. We always had to work and were punished for every little thing. Lucilia was even taken to the infirmary the other day. I don't know exactly what happened, but the others said that she was bleeding very badly. We haven't seen her since. I asked one of the nurses about her, but she told me not to be so nosy and to mind my own business. I just hope they found a family for Lucilia, too. Anyway, I'm glad I'm here now, even though I haven't been feeling well for days. I think I have a fever and spent most of my time in bed. I think I caught a cold when Father John and the others woke me up at night and took me out into the woods. I can't even remember exactly what happened, but it was freezing cold. I'm sure I'll feel better soon. The family is taking great care of me, and I really hope they don't send me back. I don't want to go back to that place. The orphanage and Father John scare me.
Now, at this point in time, it definitely seems like Amelia, going into this, I guess it would be like her foster home. Going into this new home, she's definitely already possessed by Belial and already experiencing those symptoms that Tammy and Leon and Jarek and now Mika have experienced. Let's go ahead and go back into chats. We have Unknown here. Choose the right side and great things will come for you. We talked with Unknown, and Unknown was wanting us to choose and join the cult and promised us great things. Promised us, riches and anything that we wanted. I just don't know if it's worth it. Famine, deaths, and the end of the world. I've already heard about that. So far, all I hear are big promises. What the hell are you talking about? You really think I'm going to abandon my friends? You don't know me very well at all, Unknown. You think that I'm just going to abandon them all? They might all die and then I might have no choice, but I'm not going to abandon them before that happens. Now, this is classic strategy for these cults to promise you everything and then deliver nothing. It's classic strategy. You never fall for it. Never fall for it. They will promise you the world and give you nothing. And then tell you to be grateful for it. So, look, you really think I'm going to abandon my friends? Never. Never unknown. However, you can try to persuade me. Friends. A big word for people you've only known for a short time. You don't know anything about them. And are they really worth it, tongue-tied? Are you really ready to go down with them? Or are you choosing a new, better life? I'm talking about carefree life without hardship and suffering. A life that exceeds your wildest hopes and expectations. However, in order to create the new, the old must be torn down. An ulcer must be excised to allow the body to heal. We are the medicine that will heal the sick world. We put out the weeds to sow the seeds on fertile soil, and we will reap rich harvests. At our Lord's side, we will be the elite who will make this planet a livable place again. And you, tongue-tied, can be a part of it. It sounds like Dr. Crow all over again, is it? This is Dr. Crow. This is Dr. Crow ridding the world of the pestilence for a better, new, inhabitable world. It's the same thing. This is just a whole nother cult. They're promising us everything to join them, but we know they're empty promises. We already know it. I mean, look at that. They promise us to exceed our wildest hopes and expectations. They're promising, they're promising that they're the medicine that will heal the sick world. Will reap the rich harvest. Like, I highly doubt it. Oh, premium chat option. Why the hell are you going to so much trouble to win me? Of all people, over to your cult. Like, yeah, why am I so special? What's so amazing about me, other than the fact that I'm just an absolute champion? But what else is so amazing about me that Unknown wants me to join them? Like, why am I the one? Am I the chosen one? Without me, will it all come crumbling down? Probably. Oh. He's gonna talk to us. Let's make sure this sound is turned up a little bit.
As a witness of the Lord's ascension, you will convert the doubtful and unite them in faith. You will carry the message to the world and bear witness to his coming. Stand by his side and you will be richly rewarded.
Yet again, promising me riches, being richly rewarded. As a witness of the Lord's ascension, you will be the shepherd who leads the lost sheep into the light of knowledge. However, there is not much time left. You won't be able to stop the inevitable. You can only decide what you want to be in the end. Illness or medicine. A weed or a tree with countless fruits. But again, it didn't really answer my question. Why am I so important? I mean, I know why I'm so important. I just want him to tell me. I just want Unknown to tell me. Just love me. Tell me why you want me. Wolf. What a load of bullshit. That's right, Wolf. It really is. I mean, they're literally making you sound like you're good for nothing, but then they want you to be on their side because you are the be all. You are the one. You're the shepherd. I'm the shepherd, but yet I have a choice to be the illness. Like, miss me with that. They want to make you betray your friends. You don't really believe this prophet bullshit, do you? No, not at all. Absolutely not. They seem to think I'm pretty important. I don't. You're right. They're offering me a high position and like some kind of church leader. Look, I definitely don't. You're absolutely right, Wolf. I'm just curious. I just want to understand why I'm so important to them, and I just want to know. I just want them to tell me. Makes me feel good, even though I'm not planning on joining them. It still makes me feel good that I'm wanted. They simply want to prevent us from ruining their plans at the last minute. Amber and the others trust you. They want you as their rat. When they reach their goal, you'll be worthless to them. Don't let them talk you into anything. Talking about rats, these rats have given up trying to locate Amber and Carla's signal. They must have realized they won't achieve anything with it. Here's Amber, as if she sensed it. So it's not that they've given up trying to locate him. I think White Rabbit is giving up trying to locate him, because that was who was originally locating their signals, was White Rabbit. And if White Rabbit doesn't respond or doesn't relay any of those signals, then it just doesn't happen, right? Then there is no signals. But Amber, they mentioned that Amber was online. I think we can talk. Wolf says you're not being tracked at the moment. Good. I was online for a sec before and saw your text. We're on our way to the container port. I just hope we're not too late. So now they are on their way to the container port. They both went to the marina. We did tell them to stick together. We did not tell them to split up. They are together, but now they are headed to the container port where the Fontz is being held. Be careful. They could be expecting you. Please keep your eyes open. Yes, me too. Oh, I was like, I'm heading to the container port too. I'll meet you there, Amber. But no, Amber was saying, I just hope we're not too late, and that's us saying yes, me too. Look, be careful, Amber. Just be careful. They're definitely expecting you. They're setting up a trap. We know that. You just gotta keep your eyes open. Keep a squirrel on your head. Carla is online. We will find Amber's dav. I think Amber just got snatched. That's not good. Sorry, Carla. Just doesn't learn. I had to take her phone away from her. She's giving me the evil eye. At least we'll get there in one piece now. I thought I thought Carla got snatched up there. We will find Amber's. Talk to you later. All right, White Rabbit. I stopped tracking your friends for now. Right, I kind of figured that. That's what was going on. That's why there weren't any signals of Carla or Amber being tracked. It won't be long before Black becomes suspicious. Black? Until who becomes suspicious? I assume Black is some kind of alias. Alias. Yeah, I'm gonna play dumb like I don't know who Black is, but I assume Black is some kind of alias. That's right. My employer. He calls himself Mr. Black. This asshole has it in for me anyway. But your friends can't be located for now. That was you? Stop it already. I mean, we knew that. We knew White Rabbit was the hacker. Stop it already. You just realized you're not getting anywhere. You're screwed if Black catches on to this. I don't know how to respond to him. I don't want to say that, like, I don't want to insult him by saying, like, oh, you just realized you're not getting it. Like, you just realized, like, we won. That's why you stopped. That's why you're trying to side over with us. You realized we were better. But I am going to, like, reassure him, like, you do understand, like, you're screwed if Black catches you. Probably. That's why I can't pull this off for long. But like I said, I want to help. I have to keep pretending to give in. If I get caught, they will hurt my family. Besides, we would no longer be able to get info from the Brotherhood. Wait, I'm getting a call. I'll let you know if I need to re-enable your friend's tracking. So anytime that White Rabbit re-enables our friend's tracking, we'll just have to make sure that Carla and Amber are not on their phone. Wolf says, look, I don't trust this guy, TT. We're supposed to believe he's on our side, and next minute we'll walk straight into a trap. Yeah, I mean, possibly, but I do kind of believe the fact that he's got his family, and he's kind of like holding his family against White Rabbit. That Black has got White Rabbit's family. I kind of believe it. On the other hand, we can use all the help we can get. But he deactivated the tracking. I agree. I have a bad feeling about this. Look, I mean, on the other hand, we could use all the help that we can get, especially help from on the other side, like help from within the cult. Don't let him wrap you around his finger. I know guys like that. They're called black hat hackers. They'll do anything for money. They walk over dead bodies as long as the money is right. But we'll keep playing this game, and I try to find out more about him. Let's just be careful not to give away any important details. Oh, you don't have to worry about me giving away any important details. I will not give any important details away, especially not to White Rabbit. My only concern is getting those details from White Rabbit about the cult. We have Annie here, future ex-wife Annie. What's going on, Annie? Annie's probably still really upset. Yeah, still really upset with me. We got a relationship status of 13. Annie says, I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I was looking for tools. I went into the bedroom and I found these photos. Probably about Amelia. Oh, yeah, the sisters. I wonder if that's... Oh, that might be Mika and Annie. That might be she might be seeing pictures of herself. That's Mika and I. Yeah. And there's photos of our parents. Oh no, please. Jarek found photos there too. But they were photos of the family that died in there. What the heck does that mean, TT? Are we going to die too? No, I wouldn't let that happen, Annie. I mean, it kind of happened with Jarek, kind of happened with Sandy. But it wasn't that I let it happen. It just happened. It wasn't my fault. It was Sandy. Jarek's elimination was Sandy's fault, not my fault. Sandy's elimination was Mika's fault, not my fault. And hopefully Mika, aka Belial, doesn't find Annie. Because, okay, well, maybe that would be my fault. If Belial does find Annie and Annie is eliminated, that would be my fault. I did kind of tell Belial where Annie was at. Oops. What the heck does that mean, TT? Are we going to die too? Damn it. Get out of there, Annie. Maybe it's a warning. There was also this farewell letter, the one the father had written before he eliminated himself. Yeah. And, well, his family and then himself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. You mean this is some kind of prophecy? Like the accident Ina and Samuel had? Are we going to end up like this family? Oh my god. I'm stuck here. In the house where Amelia drove that poor family to their deaths. Where Sandy killed Jarek. These photos of me and my family. Photos that used to show the other family. I'm scared. And offline. It's a weird way to end our conversation there, Annie. And back online. That's strange. Damn it, what's happening? Oh, the radio just turned on by itself. Oh, she's being... This is exactly what happened with Jarek. Oh, no. I don't want to hear it, Annie.
Let us go. Bring us the one who condemned our souls to walk in cold and darkness and set us free. Bring us him who branded us with the cross of Leviathan and left us in perdition. Bring us the home of his tainted spirit and bury it in hallowed ground at the feet of the Samaritan woman. Let us find peace.
That's not good. It's heartbreaking. Bring us the one who left us in perdition. Who are they talking about? who left us in perdition. Are they talking about Father John? Is it Father John, or are they talking about Sister Brown? I mean, we really only have one option to pick Father John, so I guess we'll pick that. I don't want to just be like, no, I don't know. I don't know. You're right. He and his followers are responsible for the death of the children. I didn't know what perdition means. What does perdition mean? Somebody put the definition of perdition in the comments. He and his followers are responsible for the death of the children, which we did know. But Father John is dead too. His bones were kept in the village. Someone has desecrated the grave. We think it was Stefan. That's who I think it was. From whom? And does that someone perhaps want to do just that? Bring the ghosts their tormentor? Or rather, his remains? It might provide peace if they were able to get his remains, and who knows, maybe you gotta burn him. I don't know, Annie. All I know is that the villagers were pretty upset. They were extremely upset. They didn't like that at all. I don't want to imagine what these poor children had to go through. Their souls won't find any peace. Ina's online. It's going to be great talking to Ina again. We haven't talked to Ina in a long time, ever since she was drugged and kidnapped and thrown in jail. So their souls won't find any peace. Turn the radio off. These voices made Jarek lose his mind. That's very true. It's possible that we might need to tell Annie to do that. Don't forget what they did to Tammy and Leon. That's also true. Like this, it's not just all good ghosts in the orphanage. Like they're out to destroy any. Like there's some evil ghosts there that are just upset, and it doesn't matter who crosses them. They're gonna take out their anger and vengeance on anyone. It doesn't have to be somebody from the cult. It could be random strangers going in there to do Lost Places videos. Maybe the haunting will come to an end if we manage to stop this demon. Maybe. But probably not. Because I think the haunting is different than Belial, the demon, possessing somebody. I think that's... I mean, they're connected through timeline, but if you stop Belial, that's not gonna help the ghosts of the orphanage find peace. I think you still have to destroy the cult, and you know what? Probably get Father John's remains to the orphanage, and who knows, set it on fire with the orphanage, and maybe that'll set everybody to rest, and maybe that'll help bring peace to the orphans. Don't know. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. I kind of want to tell her to turn the radio off, though, because these voices definitely made Jarek lose his mind and basically got possessed. Do you think he is damned now, too? Damned to wander relentlessly for all eternity? I mean, he was a victim of this demon, too. And he was an orphan. Oh, I hope not. I really don't know, but you have to get yourself to safety. Jarek is dead, and something in this cabin is trying to drive you insane. No time for that. These beings are near you. I don't know. All I do know is that Jarek's dead. Something in this cabin drove Jarek insane. And we know that it was like partially was the radio saying weird things, turning on and making weird noises, drove him insane. But he also got possessed. So was it the cabin or was it the possession? I don't know. Was the cabin weakening Jarek so that way Jarek was able to be possessed easier? I don't know. I guess I really don't know. But you really need to get yourself to safety there, Annie. I don't know how many times I can tell you. Finally, you're right. I have to get out of here. Jason was added to the group. Jason's back to the group. This cabin is driving me crazy. Yeah. It drove Jarek crazy too. It drove him insane. So we got Ina, Samuel, and Jason's back. Ina says, I added Jason to the group. Jason's online. TT, Samuel? Oh, I hope Samuel's okay. Ina, Jason, are you safe? Were you able to reach your son, Jason? Ina, finally, are you okay, Ina? It's been so long. It's been so long since we've talked to Ina. I'm okay again. I had an asthma attack. That's not good. For a moment, I thought she wouldn't make it. Samuel's online. I had to go back to the hotel and get her medication, as well as her mobile and clothes. She was still hashtag naked Ina. She was still... I forgot she was naked Ina She was naked Ina this whole time? He had to go back and get clothes for her and everything too? I forgot. Oh no, Ina, are you sure you're okay? Yes, I am. You should have mentioned that Ina has asthma. It was quite dramatic. She could hardly breathe. It's not Samuel's fault. I should have told you. How can I ever make it up to you, Jason? Don't worry about it. Just forgive me for putting Ina and you through so much. I mean, that's the least Jason could ask for. Just forgive us. Just forgive us for everything that you guys are going through. Well, not us, but just forgive him. What are you going to do now? Can't we do anything for Samuel? You have to get out of the village. Look, can we do anything for Samuel? Can we get Samuel out of there? Ina's no longer naked. She's safe. Now let's go back for Samuel. Above all, we must remain calm and not make any mistakes. First, I have to get Ina to safety. It's only a matter of time before they find us here. And then, I have to find out what's going on with my son. What about Samuel? We can't leave him here. I'm sorry, but I think we have no choice. Nope, there's definitely a choice, Jason. There's got to be a choice. And Samuel's okay with it. He's like, it's okay, Ina. Get yourself to safety. Ina's like, nah, I ain't leaving without you. Samuel says, please be reasonable. Jason will get you to a safe place. Find his son, and then they'll get me out of here. But they will. Ina, please listen to them. I don't see any other option right now. You don't see a way to get Samuel out of there, Jason. So I think that Samuel came up with a good point there. Get Ina to safety. Jason find Stefan. Stefan and Jason go get Samuel out of there. Probably the best plan. I don't really see any other option. Everything will be fine, Ina. I promise. Ina's like, no, absolutely not. I won't leave you behind. They're going to kill you. Ina, if you don't leave now, they will kill all of us. There are guards everywhere. I can hear them. And they know I'm helping you. I killed 2 of their brothers. They're hunting us, and I'm unarmed because you left your gun behind. Silly Jason. Ina, please. You won't stand a chance. We need to hide until things calm down. Then we'll find a way to free Samuel. I promise. Jason is true to his word. Ina, please, you have no choice. We will not leave Samuel to his fate. We're not. We will not leave Samuel to his fate. We will definitely get Samuel out of there. Relationship with Samuel improves. I've never asked anything of you, Ina, but I'm begging you now, get yourself to safety first. Ina says, this is so hard. I know you're right, but I will never forgive you if something happens to Samuel. Ina, go with Jason. Was she talking to me? She will never forgive me if something happens to Samuel? Oh, you're putting the pressure on me now, Ina. Ina, go with Jason. We will be together again soon. We'll be back. We'll get you out. I love you. I love you too. Jason says we should get going. We'll be in touch as soon as we find a safe place to hide. The pale man. White, I'm losing my patience. Why am I no longer receiving location data? Where the hell is Fontz and her accomplice? I'm still getting a lot of interference. No new information yet. Give me a bit more time. And that's coming from White Rabbit. Time? Your time is about to run out. I don't want any more surprises, understood? And why don't I have location yet on this guy? Who obviously is way superior to you, if he can still disrupt the tracking. How about you just let me do my job? White Rabbit's like, yo, just let me do my job. You don't get how serious this is, White. I want results, fast, no more excuses. Or do I need to remind you what's at stake? One more mistake and you will regret it. So it definitely seems like Mr. Black is very aggressive towards White. And with that being said, like it feels like White Rabbit, we could definitely persuade White Rabbit to 100% join our side and help take down the cult. Oh.
What have you gotten yourself into again?
Just do what I tell you. Damn it, I don't have time for long explanations. These guys aren't playing around. They're serious. So please, pack a few things and just disappear for a few days.
That was Kai. Is that White Rabbit? That was him talking to his family? Our alleged new friend is making a phone call right now. Wait, I think we can listen in. At least we know. At least now we know we're dealing with a woman. Oh, so White Rabbit is a woman and and Kai is her husband. So, okay. Interesting. It makes sense. Is she scared? Yes, and she takes the threats quite seriously, and we know she's telling the truth. She is taking the threats quite seriously because she was telling Kai, her, I'm guessing, husband, that's her family. She was telling Kai, like, look, pack a few bags, get the hell out of there. Like, you just need to leave. Like, she's taking it serious. Trustworthy or not, we still don't know. Or maybe she wants us to think that. Wolf is being very skeptic about it all. If she's as good as she says she is, she'll have noticed I have been following her. This is really suspicious, TT. It sounds too good to be true. A deserter who suddenly wants to help us. Her safety is at risk too. It sounded pretty convincing to me. I agree. It sounded pretty convincing to me. It definitely seems like her family's in trouble. Wolf says, look, he's like, you know my opinion on it. We should remain careful. I'll dig deeper. I have to find out more about her. Lilith. The hell is Lilith? No more hide and seek. This is my private account, which very few people get to... Oh, Lilith is White Rabbit. Got it. This is Lilith. White Rabbit. Yep. Perfect. That is White Rabbit. Lilith. Perfect. And has an Instagram. So no more hide and seek. This is my private account, which very few people get to see. Now, you know who you're dealing with. I want to protect my family and stop Black and his people. Premium chat option. How do I know this account is real? You could be catfishing me, Lilith. just a moment. She gonna video call me? Lilith gonna video call. Is that proof enough? I'm gonna need I'm gonna tell you something to write on a piece of paper, and then you need to hold it up on camera so I know this is real. And it's gotta be exact. I need a timestamp. Is this proof enough? Besides, why should I lie? We're in the same boat. This bastard threatened my family and is responsible for the fate of your friends. And he'll have to pay for that. I will keep playing nice. Black won't realize I'm his enemy, something. So Wolf says she's starting to get on my nerves. Wolf doesn't like her. Wolf is like, nah, Lilith, nope. Don't trust her at all. Black won't realize I'm his enemy until it's too late. And Wolf, I know you're reading along. I'm always one step ahead of you. I don't know about that, Lilith. I mean, Wolf has been I don't know. I feel like Wolf's been a step ahead of Lilith this whole time. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you think has been playing chess? Who do you think's been playing checkers? I mean, my boy Wolf, he's playing 3D chess. And Lilith, I feel like, is playing checkers. I mean, I don't know. But we're back with Annie. Annie says, just what is happening? I don't know, Annie. What is happening? Oh, it's Amelia's room. Welcome home, Annie. That's terrifying. That's not good at all. Let me ask you a question, Annie. Did that scratch onto the wall as you were watching it? You're looking at the wall and it just started scratching in, welcome home, Annie? Don't like that at all. Annie, what's going on? I don't get it. I thought you wanted to get out of there. Welcome home, Annie. Yeah, I mean, I thought you wanted to get out of there, but like, what do you mean, welcome home, Annie? Like, how did that get there, Annie? I don't know how I got here. There were voices coming out of the radio. Rage-rio. The voices were coming out of the Rage-rio. I can't remember what happened next. Suddenly, I woke up in this freaking room, and I have a gun. What is going on here? Look at this. This was on the table in front of me. It's my handwriting. I don't know what happened next. I swear to God, I can't remember. When I regained consciousness, the gun was in my lap. I had shot my beloved sister. I can hear Jarek in the attic. He is lying there laughing contemptuously. Ooh, that's the word of the day right there. Contemptuously. Oh my God, what have I done? I can't live with this guilt. That's why I have decided to follow my little sister. May the Almighty forgive me. I'm so confused. Annie said this is her handwriting. And Annie said that the gun was, she woke up. She was unconscious and woke up. Said that she shot her beloved sister. But Mika is possessed by Belial out in the forest. How could Annie have done that? And Jarek is just in the attic lying there laughing contemptuously. Let me know what the definition is of contemptuously in the comments. How in the world? That's the same letter from Jarek's stay. Get out of there. It's happening again. Oh my God, is that? It can't be the same letter that Jarek, and yet there is same letter as Jarek, just differently worded. Look, I think it's time to leave, Annie. I think it's time to get out of there. It's happening again. It's time to leave. Something in this house won't let me go. I feel like I'm going crazy. What should I do? Leave. Get out. Oh my God. What? What happened? Annie? Annie, are you okay? You okay, Annie? Are you okay? You okay, Annie? The radio. It turned back on. Of course it did. Listen, I don't want to listen. You should get out of the house. Get out of the cabin.
Take the gun and bring it to an end. Finish it. Take the gun.
What does it say? Take the gun and bring it to the what?
Take the gun and bring it to an end. Finish it. Take the gun.
I couldn't tell where it said it was take. It said take the gun and bring it to the something. Turn it off. Don't listen to these voices. Run. Get out of there. Look, time to leave. I'm not gonna stop saying. I'm not gonna stop telling you to leave. But what if they're right, tongue-tied? What if this is the good voices? What if this is the good ghosts telling you how to defend yourself? It's a prophecy. This letter is describing what's about to happen. I'll shoot Mika, and then let's not do that. Mika isn't herself. She's become a monster, a demon. You can't stop the demon by killing the host. Look, you can't stop the demon by killing the host. Plain and simple. I mean, let's not do that. You're talking about my sister, Dan. You were talking about your sister. She's still somewhere inside there. I get it, but you were just talking about shooting her and then shooting yourself. Like, you can't do that. There's no way I'm going to... What? You just said you were going to. There's no way I'm going to kill her. Maybe I should put an end to it here and now. Blow my brains out and end it all. You're talking in gibberish right now, Annie. Annie is not okay. Don't give up now, Annie. This is not real. You have to fight against it. Stop the bullshit. Be reasonable. Like, Annie, it's not real. You have to fight. Fight against it. What do you want me to do? Get out. Leave. Sit and wait until I've gone completely mad? Wait for my sister to come through that door and shoot her? Or wait for her to kill me like she killed Sandy? Let's face it. Either way, it's over, TT. I won't let this house make me kill my sister. Okay, so then leave. Annie, please don't do anything stupid. Annie, wait. You can't be serious. I'm not sure what comment of Annie I'm responding to. I'm just going to say Annie, wait. Because I'm not sure what I'm responding to. Because she said, I won't let this house make me kill my sister. But then it's like, the way I was responding to the most recent message just didn't match, I didn't think. So I had no idea how to respond to Annie. Like, don't do anything crazy. Like, she's like, I'm not going to let this house make me do things. Wait. Let's not get irrational now. Mika says, I'm possessed. I can feel it. It's taking control of me. Yep. 100%. Mika, where the hell are you? Let Mika go, you animal. Mika, is that really... Where are you, Mika? Even though I know that Belio's got control over... What a naive question. You showed me the way to her sister. Oh! I was hoping this wasn't going to get brought back up. You showed me the way to her sister. I can already feel the taste of despair on my tongue. What will little Annie do when her sister kneels before her, crying and begging for her life? Annie, it's me, your sister. Please believe me. I'll put her mind to the test before she takes her last breath. I will make Mika watch as she slaughters her own flesh and blood. I can already feel her blood run cold. Fight, little Mika. Fight me with all your might. I enjoy witnessing your desperate, ever-increasing hopelessness with all my senses. It's not good. Amber says, we arrived at the container port. No idea how we're supposed to find my dad here. There's probably a shit ton of containers. Or just one giant boat. Oh, all the containers are on the boat. It's hard to see, but that's what it is. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. That'll take hours. You gotta hurry. You don't have much time. What now? Look, you definitely gotta hurry. You definitely don't have much time. You've seen it yourself, TT. He could be on any of these boats. It will take us forever to search them all. We also have to assume that he's not alone. I'm pretty sure they're guarding him. We got to be extremely careful. We don't have time. Yes, we need to expect that. Yes, we do need to expect that they're guarding him, which means that maybe you just look for the guards, and then you'll know where Fontz is. We need a fair amount of luck to find my dad. Wolf says, I knew it. We need a fair amount of luck to find my dad in time. There's heaps of ships and boats anchored here. Wolf says, I knew it. Wolf knew it all along. We can't trust her. She's telling her boss about us at this very moment. I'll show you. Oh, Lilith. How could you, Lilith? Show me, Wolf. Let me see it. Mr. Black. They arrived at the container port. It's about damn time. Yellow, red. It's time. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Mr. Red says, yes, we're ready. Then make sure you and your people get out of there and stay under the radar. What are you saying, Lilith? I could make the guards at the port disappear, but your friends still need to be careful. They've prepared something. What have they prepared? What do you mean? What do you mean prepared? What have they prepared? I couldn't figure that out, but Black did drop hints. Tell them to look for the Excalibur. The anchor is held somewhere on the lower deck near the galley. Or the author. Why did I say anchor? The author. So the Excalibur is the boat, and Fontz is being held somewhere on the lower deck near the galley. Thanks, I'll forward it straight away. I'm beginning to trust you. Say nothing. Look, I'm going to say nothing because I still don't know too much. Still don't know if we can really trust Lilith at all yet. But Lilith said good luck. So, I know the name of the boat. It is the Excalibur. They're holding your dad on the Excalibur, and he's in the lower deck near the galley. How do you know that? He's in the lower deck near the galley. There are no guards, but you have to be careful anyway. All right, we'll head straight away. So we definitely avoided that question from Amber. She asked, how the hell did you find that out? How did you find that very important piece of information out? We're just like, sidestep that question. Didn't want to answer that right now. We'll answer it after you find Fontz and make it to safety. Then we'll let you know that we were talking with the one of the bad guys. But hopefully we can trust Lilith. Let me know in the comments down below. Can we trust Lilith? Did you trust Lilith? Can we trust the White Rabbit? I have no idea. Wolf definitely does not trust Lilith at all. Annie is starting to lose her mind. and Mika is closing in. I was kind of hoping that Belial would forget that I told where Annie was. They reminded me that they still remembered where Annie was. That's not good, and they're still on the way there. It's not good for Annie. I apologize, Annie. I fear that in episode 4, I may have sealed Annie's fate when I told Mika where she was. Oh, I feel so bad. But I hope you guys are enjoying Orphans as much as I am, specifically episode 5. And if you are, hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think of Orphans episode 5 in the comments down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.